I'm finally playing Tyrannosaurus Rex, the scaled one that everyone can get. First time playing it, so don't judge me, okay? If you don't believe me, take a look at my masteries. As you can see, I am still at stage 1, so I'm not lying here. This is actually my first time playing Rex. But I know a couple of stuff like cleaning in mud, and be careful of cannibalistic Rexes, because yeah, they do exist. So I was going solo here as well. And I know that we can eat the variant version of ours, the feathered one as well. I spend all my day hiding and trying to grow in peace. I haven't been playing much in Lowlands since it was mostly dead all the time whenever I am going to play. So I just scavenge off food and of course just AFK grow. After a bit of AFK growing, I finally reached the best growth stage, teen. I do stand by that. I do believe that the teen stage is the best growth stage for Rex. And guys, if you're wondering what these assets are, Jacko said it's actually salt rocks for recode. So yeah, that's a bit of extra information for you. So I'm kinda low health here, but I'll give you the story. Since the footage got corrupted, all I can do now is just roleplay it here. So I found a Bista corpse and I found a little teen or juvenile ichthy feeding on it. Of course I spared its life, so it left. But then a teen Utahraptor came in, trying to act friendly, so of course I gave him food. But then in the midst of it, it grew to adult. But I wasn't really scared since Teen Rex can handle a Utahraptor solo. What I didn't expect is the lag, again. I was lagging throughout the time and maybe the Utahraptor was thinking,
"This dude is lagging. Should I hit him?"
It took like a minute or two before my laptop can work again properly, and then when I came back, my health was now half down or half the value, so I assume it was the Utahraptor that did it. So of course we had to fight. And back to the video. And sadly, the video where me and the Utahraptor fought got corrupted as well. But I brought him down easy, but not without risking myself at being so low. I called out the Utahraptor player in global chat, Godfather style.
I trusted you, Nicky. I welcomed you into my home. We broke bread together.
While resting in a nearby burrow, I saw the shadows while I was scrolling on my TikTok. And luckily, I reacted fast enough to land a few good bites before fighting these two Utahs. Weirdly, Tyrannosaurus Rex as teen is by far, in my experience, is the best growth stage for it. Since you can pretty much chase down anything with this speed, almost like a Carno rather. And even with against full-grown Utahraptors, you can still pretty much hold on your own. And I don't know if that was intended or not, but I think when Utahraptor gets the pounce ability, then Teen Rex would be now put in its place. Well, hopefully. Because a Teen Rex against a full-grown Utahraptor is kind of a 50-50 for me. Not like where Teen Rex can easily outshine Utahraptor. But hopefully, on Recode, it is able to pin down Rexes, or Teen Rexes rather, because just look at the size difference of this. I mean, if Utahraptor can pounce on you, you're definitely getting pinned down. But at the moment, Teen Rex can easily take down Utah packs. Well, if you had also good ping rather. GG's to this Utahraptor duo though. I'm glad that they still tried. After healing, I was able to reach sub-adult. And yes, by AFK growing. And I got my first achievements at my masteries. Now I am about to test how good sub-adult is. It may have the speed and power, and now I have the bear trap ability. I'll see and test how good I can take down this Pachyrhinosaurus easily. I did my best to try and time my attacks on the neck of the Pachyrhinosaurus, but I was getting out-damaged by it. I was receiving more damage than I was dealing to it. I don't know how the hitboxes work on Pachyrhinosaurus, but I was losing this fight horribly, if I might add. So I just retreated instead of losing, but it was kind of a good game, and maybe I was just trying too hard. Not long after that fight, I finally reached adult. I wanted to have some kind of redemption and maybe test out how good an adult Rex is against Pachyrhinosaurus this time around. So I was trying to act AFK, knowing that there's a Pachyrhinosaurus just right there. I wanted to give a very good first bite. It makes sense that adult Rex is far powerful than its sub counterpart. I even got this Pachyrhinosaurus running. It just makes sense. Although being a first Rex user, I already know that it cannot take on two sub-adult TRex, and I'm not risking dying to that. So I just left. And then something just popped in my mind. Since Rex, especially adult, is designed to be an ambush predator, I had a strategy to camp one of the mud pits back in Karstlands, where I was growing many of my herbivores here. So I decided to camp one of the mud pits and see how many I can, kill. And here is our first victim. Although it is just an adult Pachycephalosaurus, but here is how it's done. I rushed in as fast as I can, even as an adult Rex, charging up my bear trap ability before landing it on this poor Pachy. Of course I easily killed it. It is just a Pachy anyway. But yeah, that is the plan. But with bigger herbivores like Triceratops and Edmontosaurus. That is the plan, however. And I was attacked by the other Pachy's packmate. And since it didn't let up on attacking me, yeah, he is my food as well now.
Someone make a note of that man's bravery.
Camping the mud pit took a pretty long while that I got thirsty, and I ran into this sub-adult T-Rex right here, who recently maybe killed this Pachyrhinosaurus. We were friendly against each other. And you see, even he was drawn to the mud pit. Yeah, I was hiding here the whole time ever since that last Pachy clip. If it was a Triceratops or a Edmontosaurus cleaning, then yeah, that would have been a very good ambush. But no, it's just the Rex and another new Pachy. So camping the mud pit wasn't such a good idea, and I nearly spent an entire night in-game to just wait for nothing. Only killed a Pachycephalosaurus in the process. I even heard this T-Rex coming at me, but yeah, I was kind of bit lag, and I don't want to be too friendly because it might be a cannibal. So I just got out of there because maybe it's his territory or something. I don't want to fight him while I'm this lag. And it kinda sucks that I just hope the balance team would kindly buff Rex's temperature to Fern Prairie at night, because why do you freeze here? I mean, Rexes spawn in the redwoods and it's far colder in there. That was easily one of the worst bear traps I ever gave, and it was kinda embarrassing since I had a good running start. But I took the piece down, or one of them down, and I got food. Hello! Of course, I don't want to miss the opportunity to kinda troll this Vista as it spawns in. Well, that was embarrassing. I didn't even get to land my bear trap again. Seriously. Okay, this time I won't miss. Let's give this dude a bite to the head. Close enough. I mean, what else can I do? Vistas are far faster than full-grown Rexes. That's why I like the Teen Rex stage more. I could totally solo him with the speed. But it's back to exploring the map. And by exploring, I mean looking out for stray herbivores growing, trying to get them caught off guard. But nope, nothing. Nobody in a mile. But you gotta admit that this map is gorgeous. Seemingly, because it's one of the maps that is about to be released during Recode. I got so bored that I accepted a challenge from this leucistic Ankylosaurus for a 1v1. And for comparison, I'm adult and he is elder. And I already know that this isn't gonna end good. But before you start judging me, yes, I do know that an adult Rex solo has no chance against Elder Anki. But, you know, just testing out my combat abilities as Rex, trying to see how the hitbox goes and all that stuff. It wasn't really a serious fight, it was just for fun, and I get to practice as Rex, you know? But Ankylosaurus must be and has to be the most toughest dinosaur to battle with. Even tougher than sauropods, if I might add, because, you know, at least you have a chance against sauropods. But Ankys are just full-blown tanks. Of course, I yielded and gave my congratulatory or congrats to the leucistic Anki, but without repercussions. Yeah, I knew they were coming for me. But don't worry guys, because even if I tried to run away, I had a broken leg, so it was pretty much over for me. This one death isn't the end guys, I might play Rex again, although maybe in recode, because it sucks at the moment. Until next time.